Justin Gaethje is officially the most dangerous man on the planet after that legendary performance at UFC Freedom 250 against Ilia Topuria. But knockout power like that isn't just born, it is engineered in the gym. Today we are stripping back the curtain and looking at the exact Monday strength and power routine Gaethje used just 4 weeks out from fight night to build the explosive rotation, hip drive and raw chest power needed to shut down Topuria's high-level boxing. If you want to punch harder, move faster, and build authentic athletic power, you need to add these 5 exercises to your routine. Let's break it down. First up, we are kicking things off with an exercise that looks simple but is absolutely brutal for full upper body extension: the medicine ball behind the back throw. For this movement, Gaethje stands with a heavy medicine ball, loads his hips and into a deep squat, explosively launches the ball backwards over his head, fully extending ankles, knees and hips. In MMA, this teaches triple extension, this exact mechanical movement you need for explosive takedown defense and generating raw vertical power. If you want to change levels and explode upward instantly, this is how you prime your nervous system. Next, we move into the core of Gaethje's striking power: rotational medicine ball wall tosses. He sets this up. You stand sideways next to the solid wall. You step forward with your front leg, driving your back foot to pivot your hips. You use the rotational force to violently hurl the ball against the wall. Notice how the movement doesn't start in the arms, it starts in the feet, transfers through the core. This is exactly how Gaethje generates the terrifying shifting hook that can end a fight in a split second. If you aren't pivoting that back foot, you are leaving half your punching power on the table. Moving from rotational power to downward violent force. Exercise number 3 is the overhead medicine ball slam. Gaethje reaches all the way up, extending his entire frame and slams the ball into the floor with everything he's got. This exercise targets reactor abdominis, the lats and the shoulders. For a fighter, this builds aggressive anterior chain power. It trains your core to contract rapidly, which is critical for absorbing body shots from a dangerous puncher like Topuria, while simultaneously building the muscular endurance needed to throw heavy volume for 5 straight rounds. Now let's talk about explosive chest and pressing power. Gaethje transitions away from the medicine balls to Plyo Push-Ups off a raised box. By executing a push-up off an elevated surface and exploding upward so hard his hands leave the box, Gaethje is targeting his fast-twitch muscle fibers. Standard bench press builds maximum strength, but Plyo Push-Up builds rate of force development. In simple terms, it teaches your muscles to fire at maximum velocity. This is what gives a fighter that crisp, snapping jab and ability to shove opponents away in the clinch effortlessly. Finally, as you see in the video, we have the medicine ball throw from the floor. For this exercise, you place a large ball like a medicine ball directly on the ground and place your upper back right on top of it. From the position facing a wall, you use an explosive overhead throw motion to launch a second medicine ball straight forward towards the wall. Even though Justin Gaethje is on a stability ball, his is a bit more unstable, but the one that I'm doing is more stable on the surface. Because your lower back is forced into a static bridge and your upper back is braced against the ball on the floor, you can't rely on your legs to generate momentum. This isolates your upper core, shoulders and traps, forcing you to generate pure unassisted overhead power. It perfectly mimics the struggle of trying to throw strikes or break away when you're pinned or working against the cage. That is the 5 exercise Monday strength and power block that helped shape Justin Gaethje into a champion at UFC Freedom 250. It's not about bodybuilder pumps. It's about velocity, rotation, and transferring force from the ground up. If you want to try this yourself, aim for 3 to 4 sets of 5 to 8 explosive reps per exercise, focusing entirely on maximum speed and power rather than fatigue. Which of these exercises are you adding to your next gym session? Let me know in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button for more UFC training breakdowns. We will see you in the next video. Chakran X out.